Well, welcome back everybody. Uh, Today's video is not going to be about this. Got something in the works here. This should be interesting to a lot of y'all. So I'll be right back. Today we're going to start a series on Project Freetro here, for lack of better names. Common question that kind of comes up with these cars is, how can I make it faster, without engine swapping stuff? So basically what you want to do, you want to make sure your engine's healthy. You need to compression test it. You need to do good carbon cleaning on it. Tune up. You can advance the timing a little bit. That's a free mod on these cars. But one of the biggest things is weight reduction. So as you can see, I've removed the AC compressor here and the idler and bracket assembly. And basically I'm working on removing all the AC stuff from this car. Not necessarily because for weight, but it don't work, and the clutch rattles around, but that's one of the heaviest items on one of these cars. Also one of the biggest power sucking items on one of these cars. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this AC stuff except for the heater box inside. I'm just going to remove everything from the firewall out. We'll come in on another video and I'll weigh this stuff. When I get done removing things that I can live without, anytime you're removing weight, you don't want to take off safety stuff unless you can live without it. So I'm going to start with the AC on this car. It's not going to make a performance gain. The loss of weight probably won't make much of a difference at all. But basically, I've went over everything. I've adjusted all the sensors to factory service manual specs. I've checked gap on spark plugs. Checked everything. Everything's in pretty good health. So after I get all this AC stuff off, we'll jump over and we're going to use our draggy. It's pretty accurate. I've got a spot where I can make repeatable runs. And we'll have a baseline. So once I get a baseline, we'll do a few of the common free mods on these cars. And we'll see how much it actually picks up. And as we progress on, we'll do some other mods and see if they make a difference or not. And how they kind of affect drivability stuff. But basically, that's where I'm starting at. I'm going to get this AC stuff off here, and then I'll be back and we'll talk a little more. So basically, I said today we're going to start a series on the free car. And that's what we're going to do. Not a lot of people have the ability to build something like this. Usually when they do, on most of the Facebook groups and even on Geo-Metro forums, people try to shut them down pretty quick. That's what I do. But basically, if you have a dream and you want to do something, you want to make your car faster, go ahead. But basically, in this new series with the Freetro out there, what we're going to do, it's a 1994. It's an automatic 3-cylinder. Pretty basic car. Pretty fairly well-maintained car from the looks of it. Been driving it a few days now at this point. TCM is bad, so you have to manually shift it. But basically, it's about 130-ish thousand mile car. So the motor may be a little tired. I've not compression tested it, but it runs pretty good. It's pretty spunky for an automatic. It's not fast by no means. But I figured, there's a lot of people that dash this stuff, and, maybe somebody don't have the ability to, do something like this. Let's do a series on just the 3-cylinder. So this is going to apply to your G10, your 1.0. It'll apply all the way up until they quit making them there. All the way from 89. Most of these mods will pertain 89 to 94. But basically, the AC stuff I took off today, when we do our baseline, I'll throw it in the hatch. That way there's absolutely, a real starting point, because there won't be no weight removed and it'll actually still be in the car. I don't expect the world, but what I'm going to do, I want to run the timing back to stock setting via the service manual. Our first mod will be removing AC stuff, the weight off that, and we'll advance time a little bit and see if it actually does make a difference. As far as seat the pants, advancing timing on these cars just a little bit does make quite a bit of difference. If the motor's super healthy, it may rattle and ping. May have to run 89 or 93 octane fuel in it. Generally, I run 93 in everything I have, so it's not really a big deal. Especially when your car gets 35 plus miles a gallon, the cost kind of washes out. But pretty much for this video, that's going to be it. I just wanted to kind of, reveal it and let everybody kind of know what's going on. Sorry, half my head's cut off, and this. But we're pretty much working off a cell phone. YouTube, I don't make any money from this stuff. Everything comes out of my pocket. So that's why we're going to start off with that car out there is free mods. And I'm going to do a little small series of it, and I'll kind of explain what it does and why it does it, and if it actually makes a gain or changes any kind of drivability, such as throttle response or, just the general feel of the car. Sometimes small things like that make a big difference. But remember, at 500 subscribers, I'm going to do some kind of cool giveaway. It'll be some kind of cool collectible. Not necessarily geo-related, but it will be car-related. It'll be something cool. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to register Project Phoenix here for No Name Nationals. And we're going to drive this thing to Missouri, and we're going to race it and beat the crap out of it, and we're going to drive it back. So, like this video, share it with your friends, and, most importantly, subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do an even bigger, cool giveaway. I plan to do some giveaways as we do stuff. It's no secret, 1,000 subscribers, you can apply to be monetized by YouTube. So if there's any ads in my videos, I don't make anything off of it. That's how YouTubers make their money, is from ads, and I don't, because I am not monetized. So super important to try to get to 1,000 subscribers also. So this stuff can kind of, help along with it. Because I'm not rich, and, I'm sure 90% of y'all aren't either. So until our next video there, we'll see you tomorrow.